Hello, welcome to Animal Audit Corner. And every weekend I'm in my kitchen Saturdays and Sundays, and during the week I do my. And you just got out of the cult, and you got your AIDS from the MJR Aftermath Foundation and the SPTV Foundation. You got a roof over your head. You got your transportation, which is the car or whatever it is you want to take, the bus or the taxi, whatever. And what's the next thing you need? Food. Of course, there are places you can go where you can get everything a little bit more cheaper. Walmart is one of them. Now, even though they're a little cheaper and they're brand names, it's a good idea to buy their brand, which is great value. Or if you choose to go to a supermarket, buy the store brand. All right. So, you need to eat eventually. So, today, I am going to make stuffed eggplant. Now, I think this is an Armenian recipe. It's Armenian or Turkish. But most likely, I think it's Armenian. So, first thing you need, your onion. Now, you can have a little bit of bigger onion, but since I don't really want to end up in tears, I wanted a smaller onion. So first we cut the onion. Or should I use, nah, I'm just going to use one onion. Okay. All right, we'll cut it up. All right, there we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to use a beef substitute, but if you want, it says that you want to use regular beef, then okay, I guess go ahead and use it. But me, this is a vegan vegetarian kitchen. Now, I am trying to go towards being a vegan, but let's face it, the healthier you eat, the more it's gonna cost. There we go. So, okay, there we are. Take that stem out. Okay, now, okay, let's see here. This year is the IAS or ISA event at St. Hill, London, or is it London, on the countryside? And Alex holds his protest there every single year. If you want to participate, let him know and he'll make room for you to be there. Okay. And let's see, what else is there? So, every year they have it and they get in over their head with the planning application, which gives them permission to build a tent that's huge. Now they keep lying and say they have 10,000 according to Alex, but they really have maybe anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000. Yes, they constantly lie. So, yeah, we think they never did anything wrong through the years, but guess what? They did, only we're not aware of what they were doing in the past. But now with the internet around, we know everything that they're doing. So, yeah. According to Alex, they never fill out the planning application. They just go ahead and do whatever they want. As usual, I think they were turned down for the planning application. I think he actually brought it up. So during the ISA event, I'll bring it to you. I'll bring a clip to you. And if it's live and I happen to be on, I'll take you to the live. Or if it's after fact, then I'll have one small clip for you. If I can get it working. Okay. So, yeah. And it was a blow to them when they didn't get the application, but guess what? They built it anyway. All my life, I actually, let me throw this one out too. I actually always wanted to go to London. Of course, you know, traveling takes money. So, okay. All right. All right. So, we're going to turn on the stovetop. Okay. And then we're going to put a tablespoon of oil. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. But as you can tell, looks like it's a couple of tablespoons, but you know what? It's at the end. I'm going to use it all. So, all right. So here we go. So, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to toss it into the recycle. Because, of course, you know, you can't have oil in the sink because it'll clog it up. So, if there's anything wrong with your sink, see if you can get somebody to donate their time, since you just got out of the cult and Scientology, which is a cult. That's my oven that went off. See if you can get somebody to do it for you, like a neighbor or a person, yeah, or a relative if they're not in Scientology, which, yeah, I'm sorry they're keeping your family away from you. It's wrong. But you know what? They should be ashamed of themselves. But as you know, those people are just shameless. So, all right. So we're gonna toss this in the blue bag, which is your recycle. All right. Now I got my beef substitute, but if you want different, then I can't stop you. I'm not going to tell you how to live. That's not the way I am. So, all right. So I have my beef sub, or the regular beef, okay? But yeah, I don't tell people how to live. So. All right. So we're gonna put this over here. Okay. All right. It looks like it's ready to go in. The onions. All right, so we're going to dump the onions in. All right. Let's see, what else is going on? Okay. Yeah, I've been, you know what, I've been pretty busy with trying to get my show off the ground and, well, my stories in. And so I haven't been looking at the Scientology stories as much, but I am going to try my best to bring it to you. And of course, let me see. Our heroine out of LA is still getting out there, going to all the meetings. And yeah, this year they had their El Salvador event. Of course, Laura was there. She brought a crown of some kind with the flower things. Yeah. And you know what? The city is letting them give out the permits. Now, I don't know what they were thinking when they did that. They're supposed to go to the town to get it. So I don't know what those people were thinking when they were letting Scientology do it. All right, so we saute, and when you saute this, caramelize it, make sure it doesn't really go brown. If it goes brown, nothing's going to happen. It's going to be fine. So make sure it's really caramelized. Now, after I'm done stuffing my eggplant and put it in the oven, I'm going to make some brownies. And I think I might put caramels in it. I'm gonna have the wait and see approach. All right. And you know this is fall, and we are having fall cooking. Yesterday, I made your pumpkin soup, and I made a Middle Eastern dish yesterday. Of course, that was another day, and it's over now. And right now, I'm making stuffed eggplant. All right. Let me think. Did I get any of my projects done yesterday for the SPTV Foundation? Now, let me think. I know I got one of them down, which is Clubhouse International. It's at the link below. Now, if you just got out of the cult and Scientology, or if you need the mental health care that you need anyhow, and it's not limited to anybody, go to the link down below, check out all the healthcare links. I highly recommend NAMI. They are an excellent program. All right, so it's caramelized. Now we're going to put in our beef. Okay. And we're going to saute it. Oh my gosh. Oh well. All right. Now we're going to stir fry this. I hope this thing is not spicy. If it is, well then what can we do? All right. Now, okay. This is Spanish for heart. It says chorizo or Italian, something like that. And it is a beef substitute. So, alrighty. So fry this. Yeah, some of it is still frozen, so I have to chop it up. And let's see. Yeah, I think Aaron might go on trial. Is it a waste of time and money? Yes, it is. Now keep your fingers crossed that, which is most likely, that the judge and the prosecutor throw it out of court. Yeah. It's something else. Now, they've been doing everything in their power to hurt the protesters. They did everything by running them over with their car, tossing water at their direction, and throwing water in people's faces are illegal in some of the states here in the United States, because they do consider assault in some, I think in some of the states, and some don't think it might not be. Might be illegal in some of the states. Okay, granted, water doesn't hurt, but in some of the states, it's still considered assault. And they're complaining about the chalk. Now, what happened was Aaron brought the chalk made from cornstarch. It was colored. It accidentally blew up, and it ended up on a Scientologist, and he said that it was an attack. What it really was an accident. Now, according to Farrell Sherrill, he said he couldn't breathe. But according to Farrell Sherrill, he still had his mask on. Now, and she stressed a pretty good point. Now, if someone was trying to breathe and couldn't breathe, don't you think the mask should be off? Yeah. Those people just don't think. And